I have my earbuds unplugged, so I don't know if the sound balance sucks, but my daily mission is cannon or axe KOs, or spear legend wins, but I'm running the cannon and axe because that's Xull. So I'll talk a little bit about my thoughts on Xull. I think Xull is, regardless of whether I'm Amethyst right now or not, is a terrifying big boy. But I think y'all all know that. I'm running 10 strength to start this one out because, I mean, why wouldn't I? It's fun. Alright, hopping into the first game here. I do want to discuss a little bit about Xull. I know Big Vinny made a video on Xull already, so maybe I don't want to talk about too many of the things he talked about. Then again, I didn't, don't tell him, but I didn't necessarily watch the whole thing, so I may be repeating info. But the thing I want to talk about Xull is that when most people, I guess when they talk about him, they just mention the obvious, which is big boy, which I guess is what I said at first. Big strength, big heavy hits, but Xull is actually a deceiving character because he's got kind of crazy signatures on both of his weapons. It's not just like axe, it's not just cannon, so I will talk about that a little bit. Of course, in my best signatures video, I kind of joked about how I could just pick a lot of them, and I picked the ball because I like turning into a ball. So I guess I'll talk about that one first. Do I necessarily think it's his best? I mean, it's really good. You'll see if I land it here, it's gonna kill, so can't really complain about it there in that respect, but I can complain about dying. That was a bit unfortunate. Cannon side sig is a very terrifying move because if you get hit by it, like a lot of signatures that move really quickly don't necessarily have the biggest force. Like, you know that Isaiah, and that killed by the way, because I'm rocking the 10. You know that Isaiah cannon side sig that also moves, it does not nearly have the amount of strength that this one has. I mean, albeit I'm turning into a ball, like that's gotta hurt. And I am one of these huge legends. I say huge, but like huge power legends, I guess is more of the phrasing I'm going for. It just kills. Like, if you land that signature, it's gonna kill. It's not necessarily the easiest to land, but it's not necessarily the hardest either. Like, its hitbox is generous, its speed is generous, and again, its force is crazy. So let's see what weapon I pick up at the start of this game, and I'll talk about a signature on one of them, whether it's the cannon or the axe. I'm kind of hoping it's the cannon. I'm on this cannon thought train, so I'll continue it a little further. If that is the case, but you know, if it's not, then it's not. Alright, cannon down sig has the range of 2 hippopotamuses at least, maybe even 2.5 if I'm being generous. But this thing, it hit there, horizontal range, vertical range. We're talking area denial, like that's the signature for you. Perfect on the ledge. I walked into that because I thought I would be able to interrupt it, but I am very clearly a dummy. I dodged into that one, and I am dead. Why are you listening to me? I'm dead. It's got insane range. It's really good for trapping on the ledge on a weapon that, like, cannon already really good on the ledge trapping. I talked about it in the Isaiah video, but with your ground pound having the incredible force and priority that it does, the neutral light being able to, I'm gonna pick it back up again because I'm talking about it. The neutral light being able to spike downward. It's already got really great corner pressure, and like you add on top of that a signature that anyone that's trying to come back to the ledge, it just denies them in that huge space, and you got yourself a good signature. That's for sure. Kind of played that pretty poorly, but we're not here for the gameplay. We're not really here for anything. Yeah, so that's those 2 sigs, and then we got this one, which is just, you know, this, it has that little haha, it's kind of cute, it lays a trap on the ground, but really the danger of this move is when you're not laying the trap. It's when you're throwing the trap into the sky, because there's that range, outrange the Sair. Because this move is super fast, it hits at like a pretty high angle, hard to punish, and it kills. Like, man, that move kills. So definitely something to be wary about. I thought I dashed first, but it's fine. I didn't. You know, we all live, except for me. I'm deceased. we'll be alright. I'm kind of warming up here, if I may have an excuse. I just logged on. I just cleaned up some dog poop, actually, if we're really talking. But let's move on to the axe, because axe signatures, I don't think they're as strong as the cannon, but they're definitely good. And axe, one of those weapons, like, with the Sair buff a bit recently, and of course the insane strength of Xull, you're not necessarily going to be needing to rely on the axe signatures to kill, but that doesn't mean they can't, and that doesn't mean they're not good at it. Down sig, in particular, got a lot of range, got a lot of force. End sig, got a lot of range, got a lot of force. Side sig, not really a lot of range, but it's got a lot of force, so you're good. Got a lot of damage in particular. I think this is his weakest. Just End sig, it covers high up really quickly, which is good, which is nice. You know, it's nice to be able to leap up very high into the sky. Down sig, grounded kill option on axe, which typically, I mean, you got end light, but it's also got the range, which is nice. And then that end sig again, you can jump up super high, hit like 3 jump heights with a single move. So just don't do it like that, because you're gonna get spear downlighted, which is not fun. We don't like that. Oh. So let's see if I can hit some of these axe signatures, show a little bit of what I was talking about. Deny that space. Actually, if I downloaded there, it probably would have connected, which is cool. That just sucked them in. You saw that, right? That was just a suction McGee. Maybe even a suction Magoo, if I may even be so bold as to suggest such a thing. Oh, I didn't think they'd go for a downline, but they did. But I am okay. Oh, a bit overzealous on that one, on my part, but that's fine. I got the damage. Let's see if I can't do one of these. You see, the area of threat that this covers is just crazy. Like, even when I'm not landing it, like, boosh, and that is death. So yeah, that's like the first point I wanted to make about Xull, is that even though he's typically just looked at as this big brute, his signatures are actually kind of insane. And it's not just like high strength, big weapons that make him good. It's that his signatures actually like play into his weapons very well and are very threatening to go against. I mean, are they the fastest? No, I'm not going to tell you they're the fastest SIGs in the game, but I don't think you really expected them to be, based off his character archetype. It's like the perfect signatures for what kind of character he is, which is exactly what you want as a Xull player, in my opinion. So, that's pretty cool. Oh, we got the bear trap. I had a feeling they would panic after seeing the bit, or not even panic, just like not know what to do after seeing me throw out the end sig. So holding it would probably turn out to be a dub, and it did, which we like. But I do want to talk a little bit more about Xull's picking, the picking of Xull, when we get into this next match here. Alright. Normally I have an audio cue, but again, my earbuds are unplugged, so I didn't actually know. Or I didn't hear it. I didn't hear the little, like, doot-doot horn that happens when you get a game, but that's fine. We're fine with that. On Shipwreck here. Large map. Lardo. So Xull, I mean, no surprise, is very much seen in tournament play. Sandstorm, especially in 2s, picks a lot of Xull. A bit antsy on my part. And there's good reason for it. Axe controls a lot of space. Almost caught that. Just a bit higher jump and I would have been fine. And then the cannon signatures, really good for denial, and then obviously cannon itself, he's a very good cannon player. Maybe not the most meta right now, as I was talking about with Isaiah. That might change with like the patch today, but you know, that's fine. Regardless of what I'm saying, like Xull's a good character, whether or not cannon's in the meta. Oh, I thought they might jump and panic. They did not, which is fine. I'm alive. I had to get something in real life, but I am back. Back in the game, really. Which is kind of insane when you think about it. I forgot what I was saying. I was just saying Xull's good, I guess. Regardless of whether he's in the meta or not. Or regardless of whether cannon's in the meta or not, I guess, is more of the point. Oh well, I missed, which is fine. two burly weapons. It's kind of like the Taros Scarlet Ulgrim thing, where it's like you're not gonna probably be winning neutral as many times as maybe a Katar's player, but that is sad. But for like the number of hits you get, you're gonna be getting more reward off of like an individual single hit. Maybe you won't get the strings, but then again, cannon is a string weapon, so can't really say for sure. I know in this video it doesn't look like one. That's more of me than the weapon itself. I will say that I think Xull would be picked more if cannon was more meta, given how meta axe is right now. If cannon was also like just as good, then maybe Xull would see more play. But like the fact that even though cannon isn't meta and Xull still sees play should be a testament to like how scary this legend is to fight. I do want to land this N-Sig because it's a satisfying move to land. But oh, I forgot, I have one stock because I departed from the gameplay for a little while, but it's fine. We're good. We're good. I unlocked a new color. Let me actually pick Xull. Because I feel like I'm lying to you by playing Amethyst. Yeah. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. So you see a lot of Xull, or at least I see a lot of Xull, unlike Isaiah and Core, which I talked about before, in just random games, like a lot more frequently, especially in 2v2, than those two legends. And I think part of what I was talking about in the Isaiah video is actually the reverse for Xull, which is that if you're playing cannon, a lot of the time you're not picking Isaiah for his cannon, and you're not really picking Isaiah for his guns. It's only like if you play both of those, you pick Isaiah. Because gun options, you got like Diana, which is insane, and then for cannon options, you got Xull, which is insane. And like now that we're talking about Xull, well, you also got Sidra, or Linfei, but you know that's another topic. But yeah, so now that we're actually talking about Xull, like why is that? Well, part of it is again what I was talking about, how the reward for like hitting his moves is like insane, and that Orion is just dead, and I hit him like 4 times, so it's like okay. Maybe you're not going to be the fastest, maybe you're not going to be as like slick with your signatures, but like if you land anything, they're just like dead. So I mean that's like obviously a very good asset to have on a character, especially if you're good at the weapon. And the other thing is like what I was talking about, how his signatures kind of complement the weapon really well. Like you got that move that just covers a lot of vertical space, you got that move in the corner that adds to your corner pressure, and then you just gotta zoom. Like, I want to kill with this. Let's see it. I'm gonna do it. I missed. But I didn't get punished. It actually does go surprisingly far. You can GC it to recover, which is fun. Very happy fun times, yes. We love some happy fun times, yes. I'm gonna pick up the axe here. Try and get a wall combo. We do love our wall combos. I do love dropping off the platform by accident. But that's fine. Maybe it wasn't an accident. Maybe that's what I wanted the whole time. No! You saw what I was thinking. You saw exactly what I was thinking. I'm gonna hope they're gonna go for a ground pound so I can do that. Oh, why? They would have bounced that way anyway, which is fine. Here we go. Got that disjointed dare. Cannon rework, when it was pushed into live, definitely took away some of the super good cannon stuff, so I'm not gonna lie and tell you that cannon is the best it's ever been, but with an upcoming balance patch that may change. Again, balance patch probably today. I'm recording this yesterday by today's time, so if that's confusing at all, how do you think I feel? I don't know what I'm doing. Another thing is that weapon throws are something that's kind of a hot topic right now. I mean, I guess they're always a hot topic, and it's no secret that like that hit, like axe and what's the other weapon called? Cannon have pretty big weapon throw hitboxes, and cannon, when you hit it, it has the sound buff where it sounds like a truck hit you. So that's definitely a thing as well. Oh, insta-Q. We love an insta-Q. Up against a Taros. This is a war of who's the bigger brute force guy. I guess I'll have to prove that it's me. I will say that I think Xull into Taros is actually a pretty good matchup, given how I think Axe is pretty good into Hammer. It's got that vertical down air that Hammer has trouble contesting because of its speed. It's got, ooh, I got spot dodged. It's got those wide horizontal, what is it? Sidelight hitboxes that normally Hammer can like go uncontested with, but let's see if I can do it again. Oh, almost. But like only really bow to a certain extent, and then Lance and Axe can contest. Oh, I thought I spot dodged, but I didn't, and that's gonna kill because I'm 10 strength. So that's definitely something. And then Cannon, it's also got that 45 degree. And it's got that edge guarding capability. I thought I dodged there, but I did not. And that's totally fine. I got the nice ceiling bounce to help me get KO'd faster so I can spawn faster, which we do love to see. I had a feeling they would spot dodge, but did I do anything about it? I did not do anything about it, and that's fine. Read the dodge down. Recovery. That's gonna KO. And look at the strength. The pure power. Alright, we've come full circle. I started talking about how Xull is more than just big boy with big axe. No dodge down again, that's fine. Oh, there is a dodge down again. But, you know what? We're ending off with just big boy with a big axe. Parallel to that first game when I hit that, what is it called? GC side sig, where I turn into just a giant monster thing. I don't know the Steven Universe lore, I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen it. But that's not gonna stop me from playing the good old Xull, is it? No, it is not. Because that's what he is. He's a good old big boy. I don't know what I'm gonna title this one, or theme this one. You know, I had Core was kind of forgotten. Isaiah was kind of unusual. Let me think of one for Xull. It might take me a bit, I might not get it today. Well, I definitely need to get it today because this is going out tomorrow, but you know what I'm saying. I might not get it right now. But what I am gonna get right now is this one last match where we're queuing on Demon Island. We're proving our worth as the big ogre up against this child. I think Kaya's a child in the lore. I could be wrong there, but you know, I've not been known for my lore expertise in the past. I'm gonna just start making up lore for characters, and then like half of you will believe it because you don't follow Baron on Twitter. So, oh, I thought that downward swing would catch them fast enough, but that's fine. It did not. You know, eventually I'm actually gonna get better at cannon by making these videos. I always talk about how cannon's my worst weapon, but you know, maybe. Not if I just keep getting hit by bow recovery though. Then it's not gonna work out. They hit me right before it activated. That's why it looked like that, which is a bit unfortunate. I do want to hit this N6. I'm gonna try and get them to jump up high, or I'm just gonna stare. That's fine too. They look like they spot dodge, so I'm gonna just pick up the cannon here and try and get along stringy. We do love some string. Alright, I can't even make fun because I do that all the time. It's not like I would make fun anyway. I'm not a make funny kind of guy, unless it's... That's not true at all. I make fun of a lot of things, but mostly myself, so it's okay. I don't know if that makes it okay. Probably doesn't. We're fine. Oh, you saw the thought process. I was like trying to bait them high so that... There? Oh, I thought they would dare the other way. I was trying to bait them to go higher to avoid it, so I could land that N-Sig. I was thinking one step ahead. Didn't pan out, and that's alright. Doesn't always pan out. Don't kill me. Oh, a side sig would have probably done it, or a down sig. Oh, I'm a lot. Oh, I jumped into it. That is not ideal by any means, but it's fine. No, I'm landing this N sig. I talked about it all video. I'm gonna land it. I am gonna kill them, but like, if I don't. Because that's the problem with Xull, is you have too much power. You don't even know what to do with it. I'm scared like a downlight's gonna kill, honestly. Also good for recovering. I can't. No. This isn't the last one. No, we're doing one more. We're doing one more. I made a promise, okay? And I can't go back on my promise. I'm gonna get a KO with this end sig, just so that I can say I did it. So I can say I got one with every sig. I'm pretty sure I did. If I didn't, then I'll eat a Cheeto, I guess. Maybe even 2. I'll eat 2 Cheetos. I know. Big commitment. Alright, this is my moment. This is my chance to prove myself. Can we do it? We got 3 strength against 10 strength. We got speed against power. Robot against ogre. I've read about this one in the history books. in the Brawlhalla wiki. It's fun fact, Val actually, her map is Miami Dome. I don't know if you know that. And the reason why that she has Miami Dome is because in the lore, Xull was that killed. How many times did I hit her? I didn't pick up the axe here. This is going too fast. I gotta commit to my promise. I'm getting blown up. In the lore, Val actually. I was close. I held it for just a bit. I don't even know what I'm gonna make up here. Xull was a ramen chef, which is why in Miami, Florida, of course, which is why it's called Miami Dome. But it has Japanese text because Xull was the ramen chef. Then Val came in one day, didn't pay. I know, insane. Not only did she not pay, the next time she came in, she got, you know, like, I recognize you. You may be wearing a skin, but I recognize you. You know, you got the same SIGs. Val came in, different skin. Tried to even mix up with the Stevani, but I was ready with the amethyst. Xull was ready with the amethyst. Excuse me, I was not involved in this whatsoever. I'm not gonna land it. And this time, Val didn't even tip. So like now it's double. Like Val paid, yeah, because I got caught, but now they didn't tip. So like, it's getting bad now, and that's the lore behind this fight, and you can read that in the actual Meet the Legends tab. Fun fact. I don't want to kill them. Please don't die. Save, save, save. I didn't even do anything. They just jumped off. All right, This is the 3rd time I'm saying this is the last game, but this is actually the last game. Like for real. Like no joke, no troll. If I don't land an N-Sig, then I'll eat 3 Cheetos. Maybe even a nacho. But we're gonna have to talk about that one more in private. Okay. King's Pass. This is where we started. This is where we'll finish. For sure. I can start the N-Sig from the lower platform, hit someone on the upper platform. It's perfect. Everything is gonna go my way. Right? Nothing's ever gone wrong when I've said that before. Oh, that was close. I almost got hit there. Downlight? Oh, that was surprising, actually. I didn't expect that one. Didn't bounce as far down as I thought they might. I tried. You saw I tried. It was valiant. And that's all that matters. Oh, I'm like barely not getting hit here, which is... That counts. We're counting it. Anyone got a bingo board? Any bingo players? I really wanted that because I knew it would spike them because it hits them up and it would have spiked them because of the slant. I'm gonna try it again actually. Please dare me. I'm alive. New idea. New idea. I have a new idea. They're going over here, but I want them to go on the small one so that I can do a wall combo. Alright, we're going for it. They are too damaged. They are way too damaged. It's fine. It's fine. That was all a bait so that I could do it. Please. Okay. I don't know what's happening anymore. Did I ever? I got the beanball. I mean, look how early that killed, right? Look how early that was. Wow. Such strength. Such earliness. There's a dodge up. Dodge up against cannons pretty popular, just given how that's a good way to escape a lot of the strings. But that's fine. Sometimes scary against Xull because of this N-Sig, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Ooh, now they're gonna get a wall combo on me. That is not the ideal scenario. We do not like that here. No spot dodge, just fine. Oh, I'm alive. 4 defense. I don't feel like a 4 defense character. I will say that. I definitely don't feel like 4 defense. If I land a grounded stare, then maybe I can get an end light, and then maybe I can get a wall combo. No! No! That was really sad. I can't sugarcoat it. That was really sad. But it's fine. We got the end sig. Yeah, I completed my goal. I completed my daily mission a while ago. So, let's move on.